40 people living in a Beaumont apartment had to find another place to stay after a fire. The fire department says last night a cigarette caused curtains to burn and that triggered the fire. Firefighters contained the blaze to one unit of the Ashley Park apartments on Eastex Freeway, but power for the building where the fire was had to be shut off. Fox 4's Lauren Hewitt reports until the power is back on, those residents have to find somewhere else to stay.
Karen Anderson was asleep when her neighbor knocked on her door.
And she asked me to call the fire department. So I just see the smoke at first then. And then I asked her why. Then she said, my apartment's on fire. And then by that time I just started hearing the glass popping and I just grabbed what I could and just come out of there.
The fire department says a cigarette in apartment 238 set the curtains on fire.
Right next door to her, I'm at 237, she's in 238.
Anderson says when she ran outside, she prayed.
Lord, just, help us, save us, I know that's petty stuff, but that's my stuff. I work hard for that stuff.
The fire department says because of damage to the electrical power supply, power for the entire building had to be turned off, which displaced the 40 residents who live there. When contractors deem it safe, Energy will turn the power back on, which could be either today or tomorrow.
Firemen walked us in our apartment for 30 minutes to grab what we could grab for now. So I'm staying with a neighbor.
Until the power is back on, residents like Martin Leonard and his brother aren't allowed in.
I don't know, I just ready to go in my bed and go to sleep.
The American Red Cross is putting up some residents in hotels.
If it was my mother, if it was my brothers, my family, my fiance, anybody, I wouldn't want them out in the cold.
The emergency service specialist for the American Red Cross says she's seen an increase in Southeast Texas fires.
From November until now, we have had so many fires compared to last year, and we had a lot last year.
Anderson says she's thankful no one got hurt.
Just be careful because it can happen in an instant.
In Beaumont, Lauren Hewitt, Fox 4 News.
Now, some residents were allowed inside their apartments today to retrieve belongings. The American Red Cross says the power will most likely be turned back on tomorrow in those apartments.